Hit it. Hello, my boondoggles. Welcome to episode 15. Election special.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bow your heads. Let us pray. Dear Lord, for the next 4 years, may we never see another election post on social media ever again. As in his name, we say,
Amen.
Thank you, John. John, you're Catholic, right?
No.
No, okay. All right. John, how you doing?
All right. Still alive. World didn't end.
Yeah, world it in. Yeah, weird. Are you less free than you were yesterday?
No. Yes. I don't
You
know.
will be January 1st. I don't know.
6th. No, January 20th. January 20th, I think, is the inauguration.
You know what I learned in poker? There is so certain hands have a name. So like a 10-2 offsuit is called the Doyle Brunson because that's what he's won with the World Series of Poker.
Correct.
So there's a poker hand called the Insurrection, and it's a Jack 6. And I'm always going to be playing it.
Thing is, I haven't played poker like that since I think the election. I knew the Doyle Brunson one, but I didn't know about the J6. I used to call that a Joe Montana, but that's for different reasons. It's a 1-6.
Did you vote?
Yep.
All right. Did you vote by mail?
Yep.
Liberal. All right. Behind the ones and twos is our favorite person, George. Got a camera. How's it going?
No microphone. What's up, y'all?
There it
Yeah.
is.
Lagging.
George, how you feeling today? Good.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm a giant because I just.
I think that's why he gave it to you. To make your hands look bigger.
12-ounce. Yeah. Can you give me shoes to make my feet look bigger?
We got budget cuts already, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know those tariffs are hitting us hard.
It's okay. Just remember, next year it'll be okay. You'll be able to afford a 12 answer.
Real quick, George, how was your Ontario improv set?
Oh, pretty shitty.
Okay.
No, I had a good time. I just did a lot of new stuff and had some stuff that I'd never tried before.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the Ontario improv. You're gonna use something that you're like, I don't know, this might work.
Some swings, yeah.
Yeah. So and it did.
Yeah.
So, no complaints. It was, all things considered, I don't think that show could have gone any better.
It was a tough one because it was on a Wednesday, day before Halloween. Started at 8. Is that?
Yeah.
So that's kind of late for people that have to
that
work
was
next
the
day.
Bottom of the 5th in the World Series.
Yeah, and they won that day.
They won that day.
So I'm sure someone started applauding or cheering during whoever
I
said.
think it was us in the green room. So I think Melissa came up and closed the door. I think
funny.
it was us.
Yeah, that's another thing that's happened. Dodgers won the World Series.
Finally won the real World Series.
Yes, I'm very happy for it.
I just thought of something. So obviously they won 2020, right?
Which anyone could have won.
I'm not disagreeing.
Okay.
I'm not disagreeing with that. But here's the thing: there was an election that year too, right? Republicans say that election wasn't real or fake, right?
Right.
Who won that election? Joe
Trump.
Biden.
Oh,
Joe
no.
Biden won that election.
Oh, in 2020. That's right. Sorry.
2020.
Yeah.
So this year the Dodgers win and Trump wins. So that means it was because this was a real election this
my
time.
God.
So it was a real World Series.
Is that what they're saying? Is that what
I'm saying that. I just came up with that. Same with the Lakers because everything is been the same because it was Chiefs, Niners,
Yeah.
Super Bowl, and that happened this year too. Same result, and then everything.
So we're in the Matrix is what
Yes.
we're in the simulation.
Yeah.
But at least the Dodgers win in the simulation. I was very happy. I got very drunk on Wednesday. Was a little nervous. I thought we were going to come back home to LA. I was going to spend $1,500 on nosebleed seats, and I thought we were going to lose to the whole thing, but we won.
Dave Roberts was scared of that too.
I mean,
I think it was after we watched the end of Game 4 together. I think after you left, I told people like if they don't win tomorrow, They're not gonna.
It's over.
They're gonna blow it.
I always thought Dodgers in 6 or Yankees in 7. So that's. But Dodgers in 5. I'll take it. But yes, we won. Very happy. Next day was Halloween. John, how was Halloween?
That's good.
Yeah. Trick or treating. Did your daughter know what was going on? She was just kind of.
Oh, she's just.
She walked in anyone's house.
No, but my friend that came with us, his son walked in. We just walked, the first house we went to, just walked into the house.
Did you see any like good costumes on kids? Like, did anyone do parenting right? Like, did anyone do like a Dumb and Dumber costume on their kid?
I didn't see anything like that good.
Yeah. So George, Wednesday you had the show. Thursday the mic got canceled. Do we know what happened?
They just had some like a water leak, so they had to redo walls and stuff.
Oh man,
Shit happens. Old building. I get it. I of all people get it.
regardless of what happened, and regardless, not regardless, but because it was Halloween, would you have dressed up for the mic?
Probably.
Yeah. So what did you end up doing on Halloween?
Nothing. That
No?
was a good day for me. Yeah, I don't get a lot of those days. So yeah, no, I didn't do anything.
Nice.
It was nice.
You don't get trick or treaters, I'm assuming.
No, I've gotten less and less over the years, so I just bought candy for myself. But as an adult, that's not a special occasion. So no, I didn't do anything on Halloween. It was cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Isn't the best day to get candy too the day after Halloween because it's on sale too? Like,
Is it? I don't know. I always was told like the day after Valentine's. That's when you want to
Maybe
buy
it's
chocolates. And then so that happened. Election happened real quick. Is anyone shocked at the election results that Trump is our
that's what our prediction was.
that we kind of didn't want it, but we knew it was going to happen. Yeah.
Here at the Boondoggle, I think that was.
We called it. Yeah.
That's what everybody in production agreed on, right, guys?
I don't think. Well, it was close, but I don't think it was going to be as bad as it was. But another thing, I think Trump, like as a Niner fan, people say Brock Purdy's a system quarterback. He just runs the Shanahan. You put him in there, and Trump is a system candidate. You put him up against a woman, he's going to win. Guaranteed win.
I did see a funny meme that says like how Trump Trump plays, quote unquote, when he's going up against a woman and it's Kobe Bryant, just smashing it.
Just smash. He just dominates. Put him against an old white man. Oh, that's questionable.
But yeah, no, it was. I'm not shocked. John, did you put money on the election?
No, I
I know there was Vegas odds. And you're a betting man.
Yeah.
No, you didn't do anything.
Trump was too big of a favorite to
To make it enticing for you.
to make money on it. So
All right. Well, we're not going to get into politics.
We just did.
we just did.
Who we voted for.
You're gonna be a terrible bartender.
Yeah. Can I tell you that's the day I get laid off from my job, I would love to try to be a bartender, but only like mixed drinks. If you're like, hey, can I get like a
That's not how it works, dude. You can't be like, look, I want to learn how to be a UFC fighter, but you can't kick my left leg.
You can't take me down.
You can't take me down.
Yeah.
You just can't hit me.
Yeah, no, I'd be a shady bartender. My memory's going. I don't know. Well, you guys are like 30, so it doesn't matter. But my memory is for sure going. I get panic attacks, and George, I get a sense that you're this way. If you could probably handle you could probably handle like 10 orders of drinks without writing it down, without asking again. No,
definitely. I mean, if it's like, let me get 3 Adioses, 2 Jack and Coke. Like if it's in that bunch, yeah.
Right.
But 10 separate drinks, probably not.
Because I've seen bartenders at Boondocks like, John, what do you? Oh, you want that, Mike? And then they'll go to like 2 other people. Like, I have anxiety now. Are you gonna forget about me?
Hold the phone. No, they probably know exactly what everyone's gonna get, and they want to look cool. So they're like, "Hey, man, what are you getting? You get the same fucking thing."
I was gonna
every
say,
time.
wait, you get asked?
It's disrespectful. I know.
But like an order, maybe like I can do 3 separate orders. You know, an entree with 2 sides and drinks. Like if I walk up to a table and they're like, "We're ready to go," I'm like, "I don't have anything," but okay, cool. Like I can do. I'm pretty confident I can do 3 drink, entree, 2 sides, meat temperature. I got 3 people I can do. Any
See,
more
I
than that?
feel like that gives me anxiety. Like he didn't write any of it down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's gonna come back like that.
Do you have any pride or shame of going back to the table of like, hey, real quick?
No.
Okay,
Not at all.
Because I feel like
I forgot someone's salad. Like I fucked it up, and he got his entree, and so I brought out the No, he was like, I get a salad, right? And I was like, oh fuck, yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry. And I brought him out a salad, just a salad, and he was like, actually, I wanted a wedge salad, and I was like, oh wow, I really fucked up. So I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Like my bad. I think people appreciate that.
I want
though.
my whole meal for free now.
that's my next question. So it's going to be from 2 different perspectives. So John, when you're out, having a dinner, they forget something, or like, let's say there's a small hair in whatever. Are you as a customer expecting like some sort of
No.
they're like, hey, just replace it, we're good?
Yeah.
Okay. From a server standpoint, George, are you like just immediately, how does that process work? Can you knock it off? Do you have to ask the manager like,
Yeah, I
hey,
mean,
the
usually-
salad came out after the entree? What, like,
I think most people can go up to your you can go up to your manager and explain, be like, "Hey, salad came out or whatever, something was late." Blah, blah. Like, just letting them know, and they're like, "Okay, we'll just take that off."
yeah.
Because on the other hand, your manager doesn't want to go to the table and deal with the issue. So if you've come up with a game plan and this is why we're doing that, most times they're not going to say anything. But that's with like a corporation. If you're in a mom and pop thing and you're the bartender, good chance you can avoid your own stuff.
Okay.
But it is venue specific. But like I said, I'm across the board. I'm honest about everything. I'm like, hey man, I fucked up. I'm super busy right now. Like,
And I think I always appreciate people that know that's like you're not the only person the server
For sure,
is serving. So
I'm also hilarious with my table, so they give me a lot of leash. They're like, man, they're keeping you busy today. I was like, yep, yeah, for sure.
you know what you should do, George? George should do like, you know how most restaurants now have like a scan code? You should just do one that scans you to like your shows and all that.
Well, I do have business cards in my server book because it comes up. I don't tell people, but I have enough regulars where they're like, do you know he does comedy? I'm like, fuck. And then it comes up and I'm like, hey, here's my website. Just check it out. Because then I don't have to have that conversation because I usually am pretty busy. I had 2 busy days in a row. I walked 5.5 miles in 4 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so busy.
You don't even leave your apartment when you work, huh?
No, I walk the dogs.
Come right back in.
We're back in. It was really windy today. I was like, oh, we're going back in, guys.
Oh yeah, by the way, while we're recording this, do they call it the Santa Ana winds all the way out here?
Yes,
It is windy as shit. Like, I don't know if it's like an omen from God, but Trump got elected. Our American flag on our house flew off. I don't know if that's good or bad.
There's a fire going on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's out in LA, but like it was started out when I left for work. It was
Was it BLM? Is that? I feel like after the
no,
election,
they got no wind anymore. They got a new president. That's not even a thing. No, there was like maybe 1,000 acres, and when I got home, it was 10,000 plus.
oh Jesus.
So it's wild out there right now.
Yeah, it is. I thought there'd be more riots too, but I think we're good. We're gonna be fun.
I rioted for the Dodgers, so
Yeah.
you only get
Rioted.
one a week or one a year.
Didn't the guy like blow up his hand or something?
Yes. I can't watch that video. I
I
can't.
haven't.
That's
I
my
saw the
favorite.
video. Like I didn't see him showing after like his hand like just he Luke Skywalkered his hand. Basically.
Gushing blood, gushing.
I think I saw something on Twitter that the family of that person came out like we were able to save 3 fingers. I was like, okay. I mean,
Damn, can't rep his set anymore.
well, which 3?
Or maybe he's gonna be in a scary movie too now, or in a scary movie now.
Get my hand. John, me and George know someone. Did you see Sandy? Shout out to Sandy real quick. Did you see Sandy's stories at all?
About during
Dodger
the riots.
Yeah. We had
Oh, never mind. I don't want to. It might be a joke. I don't want to ruin it.
we have a comic friend who was in the thick of it. Like I don't think he was looting, but he was right there. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like, and then
Okay, I'm gonna say he got new shoes out of it.
oh man. Can't wait to see him tomorrow. I'll be like, hey, nice J's, dude.
He talked about it on stage, so I was like, look, all right, I'm not giving away anything, but he talked about it.
Next, let's go into after you win the World Series or whatever championship, you go into a parade. I did not elect to go to the parade because I just hate crowds, and it looked like a nightmare. John, 49ers or Warriors or whoever in the Bay Area wins. Are you going? No. Why is
I had
that?
a chance in 2010. Like, I'm just too many people.
Too many people.
I feel like I have to get there really early just to
See 9 seconds of
Yes.
like, yay! Thank you for my mental health. Yeah, I get it. All right, Josh. Hit us with our first topic, but cheers real quick, buddy. I feel like I haven't seen you in like 2. Oh, by the way, our sponsor, Kirkland.
Kirkland.
Hang on. Let me get you the wide shot.
Oh,
Okay, go.
Kirkland. We want to thank you for sponsoring. By sponsoring, we bought this from a membership of Costco. So shout out to Costco then.
Sure. And you know what Costco does, right?
What?
They bring the boom.
Oh, God. God damn it. I hate you so much. Stop making other people famous. Make us famous.
They're already famous. There's nothing I can stop about this.
Damn it. Go on, George. Thank you.
Alrighty. Topic for the Boondogglers. Are you a morning or night person?
So I got asked this the other day.
Who asked? Okay, first of all, who asked you?
A friend just asked me.
Okay.
Oh, he asked my girlfriend if
She or he? Because you said she first. Now he's he.
he asked.
He's rewriting the story.
Yeah,
Hang
yeah,
on.
yeah. Now, hold on.
I didn't know what he was. Like
She's up and coming?
In the transition.
Up and coming woman.
And they asked, like, is John a morning or night person? Mm-hmm. And to be honest, I don't know what I am. Because
I've seen you during the day. I've seen you at night. I'm gonna guess night. You're more.
I feel like I am more of a night person, but like, what makes a morning person a morning person? Would that be just like?
I guess how awake you are. That's my definition of are you? Because no one likes waking up early, but we all do it for whatever reasons.
And I guess how they wake up when they wake up, like in a good mood or bad. But I'm never in a bad mood. I guess I feel like growing up, I used to joke around like. I'd wake up, go to the bathroom, and I'd walk through family, and they would say good morning. But I was just going to the bathroom. I was going back to sleep. So they would say good morning, and I would say I'm not awake yet.
Yeah.
Like I still haven't woken up.
You're like good morning. Don't
So
talk
my
to me
family
about it.
still makes fun of me for that to this day. Like I still haven't woken up.
Yeah, like I said, based on what I've known about you, I'd say you're a night
I
person.
feel like I would.
I've had okay, so obviously we drink for Sunday football. I've drinking with you at 10 a.m. and I've also had drinks with you for Sunday night football. Sunday night football, Rowdy John comes up.
So, but here's the thing, though. By Sunday night football,
You've already been drinking too
yes.
much. Oh, that's it. Okay, I
So
see
that's
what
a
you're saying. But afternoon John's my favorite. You're chill. You probably went to church, Catholic,
No.
Islam.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
And then the Niners playing. You're in a good mood, so I'd say you're more of a day person, or I guess
Because I
night.
used to work. I think I mentioned this before, but I used to work at 5 a.m. So I used to wake up at 4. I did that for like 5 years.
Right.
And another thing is I did it like without drinking coffee or anything too.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to be like one of those persons like don't talk to me.
Right.
Like I was just.
I do have a coworker. I love her to death, but she walks in with a face of "Do not talk to me" until I've had coffee, and I understand that. For me, I would say I'm definitely a night person. I just, especially if there's something exciting going on, and that does, that does change when you have a kid. I was never a morning person, I would say, but I would wake up not in a bad mood, but I would wake up very lazy. I don't know if that's happy, maybe it's a state of happiness, but nighttime is for like, oh, it's John's birthday. Dude, I can't wait. I'm thinking about it all night, but I do need a nap for me to be excited for it.
Here's another thing I think I've noticed about people that call themselves morning people. Mm-hmm.
They're nurses?
No. They make sure that you know that they are morning people. I don't know if you've had that experience.
Like they have like a sense of pride of it?
Yes,
like,
yes.
okay.
They have to mention that they're a morning person.
What do you
You never hear a night person say like, oh yeah, I'm a night person. But you hear morning people say like, yeah, I'm a morning person.
I don't mind morning people, but I would say an annoying thing to hear is like I guess like a Mark Wahlberg kind of thing of like, I wake up at 4 a.m. every morning.
exactly.
I pray at 4:30. I wake up at
Yeah,
and then I
his
go
whole
to
day scheduled out.
yeah, and I'm like, you're psycho a little bit, right?
And
Like
that's what I'm talking about. All of them are like that. That are morning people. Like they'll give you a
religious. I think they're religious. I would say that's a common trait. If you're like, yeah, I get like. I'm always trying to work out a bit, but I have a bit in my head of how I hate like just alpha, like the idea of alpha males, like man, like I'm like, shut up and just like work out when you work out, like. But yeah, you're right. There's definitely those people that have to let you know. I'm a morning person. I don't need coffee.
I feel like that's all morning people are like that.
What race are you thinking about when you talk about this?
Oh, they could be orange sometimes.
He has Diet Coke, by the way. George, what are you? You what's okay? You can close, you can open. You're a bartender, server. What are you?
Now, I would rather open. Closing a bar like a nightclub is just too much. It's overwhelming. It's a lot of sound, a lot of drunk people, a lot of like, okay, buddy. And that's my love language is acts of service. So like, really just
Who told you that, by the way?
Serving. I did the test, okay? As an INTJ, my love language is it really is. I do enjoy like the interaction and the people and like, but as long as I'm in control, once everything else is out the window, like once I don't have to be nice to people because they're drunk and it's 11:45, like it's not really that fun for me. Like I'm good at it. I can bang out drinks and stuff. If they were to pay me my due, I'd be very expensive. I know that, but I need to like have that connection, I guess, with people too.
Yeah.
In order for it, or I need to be able to make them laugh to fill my own fucking cup. I think that's important too for me, like to get that feedback of like, oh no, I'm funny.
Yeah.
But I can't do that when I'm like, what do you need? From the back. Now I would rather open.
Would you say that makes you a morning person or like?
But I'm more productive at night.
Yeah.
So,
Like when do you do comedy writing? Like morning or night?
I don't have a time, but
Whenever
when
something
it
hits you.
strikes, yeah, I'm trying to be better about that. But yeah, no, I've never had I do have productive moments in the day and the night. So I'm pretty adapt. Like I said before on this podcast, it's like I have to be daytime and nighttime.
Yeah.
So I kind of am. I don't really have a preference, but
I would also say though, I'm a night person because if I have a drink or two or 9, morning sucks. So I think that's why I like the nighttime. But real quick, what is your sleeping in limit? Like when do you feel like a piece of shit?
Like sleeping in.
Like regardless of like if you didn't have your daughter,
27 hours.
a coma.
Like I think like past like 9.
If you see, so
PM.
you like,
I agree. 9 p.m. I agree.
If I fall asleep before 9 p.m., it's a miracle. But then again, like I don't fall asleep till like I don't know the last time I fell asleep before midnight. Actually, on Sunday, but I was a different.
you always fall asleep after midnight?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're a vampire. So 9 p.m. is your like. If I'm not up by 9, I feel like a piece of shit. Yeah.
You said p.m.
Oh, sorry, 9 a.m.
Yeah.
You're like that's your like. So if you wake up at 10, you're like day's gone. Like let's just.
I wouldn't say it's gone, but I'm like I feel like because it'll take me a while to get rolling. So like I feel like I need to be like up and ready by like 10.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna prices right you at 9. If I'm not up by like 9:15, I'm like I'm just gonna stay here the whole day. It's a waste of a day. George, what about you?
What's the question?
What?
What time?
What time is your wake up time where you feel like I'm just
Day's gone.
The limit does not exist. I think it doesn't.
George is a free man.
It more depends on what time I went to bed. But if I have nothing to do, I'll wake up. I'll get out of bed to eat cereal at like 9:30 and go right back to bed. That's not a problem. And then wake up 12, 2, whatever.
Right.
As long as the sun's still kind of out, it's not a total loss.
Real quick, I know this is like I completely different topic we could do. But wait, are you a napper?
No. Damn it. I think we talked about this.
Yeah, you're a napper.
100%.
What,
I don't even take sleeps, dude. I don't have time. I just nap through and through.
What's the perfect nap time?
8 hours. I know you think I'm joking, but if
8 hours, 95 degrees outside.
95 outside, 72
Yeah.
inside.
I will wear sunscreen as I sleep. Good for you. Jesus Christ.
Perfect nap.
Yeah, oh, man, you gotta take naps too. That's the
I
best
can't.
thing. Try. Do something. You take drunk naps. I know you do.
No.
Remember that one time?
My drunk naps is the times I fall asleep.
And then you hit me up to
No,
meet you at Boone's at 9.
before midnight.
Oh, okay.
Like those are a lot of times I fall asleep before midnight. Is
I could do like a good 45-minute nap. That's my jam right there.
because like I said, like my drunk naps is just me falling asleep for the night. like
Or passing out.
that's the 27 hours that.
Yeah. If I
that George was
if I
talking about.
sleep for 45 minutes, 97% chance I hit snooze on the alarm.
Here's a question real quick, George. So how long is the typical server break, lunch, or whatever?
I don't get one.
You don't get one.
No.
Let's
I don't
say
get one. I think legally I'm supposed to.
Do you work more than 5 hours?
I prefer. Well, here's the thing. They want me off the clock at 4.98.
Oh,
So
Jesus
that-
Christ.
So I don't get one.
So technically, legally, you're not.
Yeah, legally I know, but I also kind of prefer not having one. I would like to get as much of the work done as possible, and I'll chill later.
Okay.
That's very much so like my speed, and that's why like most restaurants I can do because I don't need to stop. I'd rather not. Once I stop, that's a problem.
You really got a nap. It's really bothering
I
me.
used to nap. Like, I think I mentioned this. Like I used to work at 5 a.m. and I would take a nap in my car, like for my lunch. My lunch would be taking a nap.
So just wake up at 5 a.m.
then-
Because that's what I do. That's why I look like a goblin right now. I wake up at 5 a.m.
So you're a morning person.
Oh, God.
love-
Only if I have Monster, then I'm a morning person.
I love going to the gym in the morning. I am a morning gym person. I really do. I like showing up to the climbing gym at 10. Nobody else is there. Or I'll show up, like especially during COVID, I would show up to the gym at 9:15 because they're not open yet. And I'd probably run like 3 miles around the building, just do some laps. So I'm warm. So they open up and I can just go do some weights and climb. But I'm done with my workout by the time people start showing up. And it's great.
I think I would say the only reason I could be a morning person is on the weekends just to avoid crowds. So as soon as Costco opens, which I'm fighting not to go to Costco, but my wife is going to be like, we got to go to Costco. I'm like, we're getting there at 9:30. They're like, we don't open till 10. I'm like, I don't care.
And then you get a double chunk chocolate cookie.
Topic 2, George. Can't with John right
What
now.
is your favorite chocolate? I'm just kidding.
Name your favorite song right now from a Costco person.
What influencer entertained you the most? All right. Topic number 2 for the Boondoggle Boys: email and text notifications. Now, granted, this topic doesn't have any punctuation, so
I was like, I remember that.
email/text notifications. Notifications?
I think
Email and text/notification. You know, without punctuation, it's really hard to.
Can you say it again with a question mark?
Okay.
Email or text notifications.
There you go. White girl.
I was gonna say,
Notification.
I was like, he's just reading it like it is on the teleprompter. Like I'm Ron Burgundy.
Go
He's like,
fuck
"There's no
yourself,
fucking
San Diego. That's my favorite thing. I hate. Okay, real quick, circling back to the Dodgers. When they beat the Padres, there were so many memes about the Ron Burgundy. Anyway, so Mutabella. Go.
So I think this was like on your phone or like how many unread notifications.
How crazy are you to clear all the notifications you have?
So like me, like I can't. Like if you look at my phone, there'll be no ones. I'll have no notifications.
So if you have apps on your phone and they just, first of all, how many? Like, let's say you have 100 apps. How many of them have a notification?
Like 0. Like right now, 0. Like I'll read the notification.
No.
Or
But
I'll
how
clear.
many are enabled
Wow.
to get notifications?
If I had 100, probably like 80 of them.
Damn. First of all, that's your problem. That's your problem right
Well,
there.
that's what I'm saying. Like in the morning,
You got to go to. I don't know how poor phones work, but you just gotta like go to
but
the settings.
I want the notification.
No. Why?
Why not? That's what I say. I think I told you my morning routine is to clear the notifications.
This goes back to your morning routine of what was it, video games or
the
solitaire?
Wordle.
No, John. Let's go ahead.
Because how else am I going to be in tune with what's going on in the world right now?
You don't need to know what OfferUp is selling right now.
Especially a lot of them are like sports notifications.
Okay, those are different, but I get those.
Breaking news.
But if it's out of 100,
I need to know who you picked up in fantasy.
Because I'm in first place. You need to limit that, dude. It's
to be honest, I don't even have 100.
Right.
Apps.
Okay. Well, what would you say? 50?
No, I have less than that.
Okay.
Or like 30 apps.
But then 20 notifications.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that down. I'm also crazy like you. I need to have my notifications down to 0. I open up my phone. It drives me crazy when I don't know how to clear a notification. Is that you?
Yeah.
You're just trying to figure out
how do I get rid of this?
Yeah, and they're like, oh, you have a message, and you look at it.
And then you go back and it's still do I have to refresh this page or something to clear it?
But it's not gonna mess up my day. But it's on the back of my mind. It's like on the
It won't mess up my day, but it'll mess up my week. So I'll need to have it clear by the end of the week.
Or you delete the app. I will say I'm anal about my work email. My work email, I have to read everything. I have to have my inbox is not dark black where it says hey, you have an unread message.
Yeah.
What's wrong with dark black?
That's the only color
you
that
put a lot of emphasis on both those words too.
the white man. That's
He's a hard R.
I was listening back to our podcast last time. Shout out to the 27th viewer that unfollowed us. We were like, oh, why do you say black hard? I was like, it was 3 Ks. But yeah, no, I have to clear my inbox of emails and the main inbox has to be 20 or less.
Oh, mine has to be 0. I'll my work email. I'll mark it all as read, and then I'll just go back and see what I need to respond to, and then
it'd be cool if work email you can unsubscribe. That would be fun.
It's something I don't know if you have this, but we have the phishing button on our Outlook. Just put everything on fishing. I think this is
it's coming from the CEO, just in case.
Yeah, this is fishing.
George, before we move on to the next topic, what is are you anal about that, or you don't even care?
I mean,
are you one of those that have 5,000?
Does that give? I know we talked about a lot about anxiety on this. Does that give you anxiety seeing people with a lot of notifications?
If I see if I'm peeping at George's phone and he has 14 text messages unread, I'm like, do you not care about people? Yeah.
No.
But George is different because they're probably text messages of hey, can I get on your show? Like that. So I understand that. But
if I'm anal about the said app notification, because I'm not going to pretend that I'm not. If it
what is said app?
Yeah, probably
Twitter,
Instagram,
okay,
Gmail, and there's got to be one more, because rule of 3.
Rule of 3.
I already made the comma, I have to add something.
It's probably a game.
Those 2 for sure, though. Those 2 for sure. The Gmail and the Instagram. I turn the notifications off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get those flags. I try to.
That's why he hasn't read my message.
Yeah.
But right now I have notifications on my Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I have 26 messages. I was like, that's not. I'm employed right now, so that's not important.
Yeah.
I think you said 14. For me, if it's under 3 digits, it's okay. But once I guess I've seen people with 10,000 unread emails,
Right.
and that. I was like, why?
Why? Yeah.
I think they just want to feel important.
Yeah,
I think
that could be
they want people to look and be like, "Oh my god, you have 700 emails." It's that's not as cool as you think it looks. You're hoarding data. That's weird.
It's probably Kamala Harris or Trump trying to get money from you.
Can I tell, I got so many messages from Trump trying to ask it was his emails that were sent to me, quote unquote, We were like, "Hey, thanks for your support. Also, if you have $10, I'm like, bro, aren't you a zillionaire?
Legal fees.
You might not have this problem. I don't know how green bubbles work. As far as like if I send you a text, I can't see if you read it. George, I can't remember your settings.
You could.
Can I? If I send you a text, do I know you read it?
Some people do.
Dang, you customized me out. What do you? Oh, so
You probably do.
no, I don't. I don't want anyone to know I read their text message, and I'm gonna
Like
reply
if you text me like personally, I think you should see it.
What do you think about? Is that a thing on the Android phones? Like if you text.
The red notifications, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
But
Yeah.
it's a new thing on the new iPhone update too.
What do you mean?
Like now,
What do you mean?
like I could.
What do you mean?
if you
Because I
text
leave.
me, because I have a friend that has an iPhone, and I can see with the new update. He can see when I read his, and I can see when he read.
That's an invasion of privacy. I don't want that. Next topic. I don't like this. But yes, I love how we're still crazy about notifications. We got to clear them.
Red receipts are subtext, bro. You fucking look. This is how important you are to me.
I can't imagine someone reaching out to you like, "Hey, can I be part of the Buddy Sister show?" You're like, "You have to wait 3 days."
That's facts sometimes.
Funny. I'm gonna sound stupid, but like the first time I heard somebody like they left me on red. I'm like, they left you red? Like I don't know what you're talking about. Like
Color.
Yeah, I was like,
They left me. They painted the town.
I was like, it took me a while to realize like what left on red meant.
Ah, it does hurt.
Made me feel old.
All right, topic number 3 for the Boondoggles. Road rage. I guess, are you a road rager? Do you experience road rage? Do you have any cool road rage stories? I do. I definitely do.
I think I'm pretty calm on the road.
Well, you work from home.
True.
It's different.
On the digital road, bro.
Yeah.
My VR,
My
bro.
Wi-Fi. No, if anything, I have Wi-Fi rage. When my Wi-Fi is not working, I will Chris Benoit everyone in this cul-de-sac. Anyways.
You're talking about your wife, aren't you?
Yeah.
And the kids.
Yeah. Hey, easy.
Chris Benoit.
I will be the Bible in this cul-de-sac. Be like, pick your favorite one because I'm taking them
I
out.
wouldn't say driving here. So your street right here, it's the one lane is straight or left, and the other one is just a right.
Mm-hmm.
There was a car on the right making a right, and he cut off like in between, and there was a long line. And I was like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna miss this light." I ran the red light. But I was like, "I'm not missing this light."
Okay, so a simple question. How often do you have road rage? Every day?
No,
No? You're pretty cool.
because I don't drive every day.
How often are you honking that horn?
Not often.
Damn.
Like less than 5%.
Okay, in that 5%, give me say it out.
Say it out.
Say how long is your beep? How long is your honk?
It's a quick one. Like, beep. Unless it's like somebody like,
Hey, I'm here.
unless it's like somebody like that, I see, then I'll hold it. But if it's like, it's more of a warning. Beep.
Hey, I'm here. It's just, I'm gonna get more mean. Yeah. That's good.
I feel like you hold it, don't you?
No, I don't. I'm so not. Someone the light could turn green, and we're there for 30 seconds. I'm like, maybe
30 seconds.
30. I give people the benefit of the
No.
doubt. Yeah, no, I'm too nice.
30 seconds. The light's already red by that point.
I will say comments in my car, racist, hateful comments when the windows are up, but I don't have road rage. I don't flash my brights at anyone. I don't like tailgate anyone if they cut me off. I will say though, I will protect like the lane that is like in traffic, and then a bunch of people are trying to merge in last second, even though they freaking know that the lane is merging. I will ride the car in front of me's bumper. to not let that person in. I will do anything I can.
Spartans!
Yes. And like when I get that sense of camaraderie from other cars, I'm like, oh, yeah. F Persians. Anyways, go.
Persians, shoulder drivers.
Ooh, like they just don't want to sit in traffic.
They just ride the shoulder.
There's
like that pisses me off, but sometimes I feel like I should just get in the shoulder and just like ride the traffic in the shoulder, half in the lane, half in the shoulder.
I'm one of those.
Some guy do it on social media.
I'm one of those. I believe I have bad luck. So when I see other people do it, they're never gonna get caught. But if I do it, there's gonna be a CHP right there. Be like, yeah, go ahead and sit right here. I get it, but I just can't do it. I just want to be a model citizen. Like, I think that's my road rage. Like I said, in my car by myself. I'm not someone to follow someone. Or I saw some news story of some guy was trying to get somewhere in his truck, and he was trying to get off some exits, but they were all closed for a parade, and he ended up just barreling through the barricades and almost running over people. I get it, but that's not me. I'm not. And I follow too many bad Instagram accounts where you see people have road rage and there's a gun involved and just like boom, and I'm like, really? Like really? Because someone cut you off or made you late 2 minutes?
In high school,
someone killed someone?
No, we were in a car, and my friend, we were listening. I forgot what song it was, but my friend in the back seat started singing to the guy next to us.
He was like, okay, so he's feeling the night, feeling the music, he's singing to the car next to you. Okay.
And then
give me the race.
It was a white guy.
Okay.
So then the guy looked pissed for some reason.
Okay.
So we're driving with next stop sign we're at. Guy pulls up next to us on the other side and just spits on the car.
What song was playing?
I don't remember what song it was.
Making my way.
Yeah, it might have been that. And then so then my friend, he's like, "What the fuck? That guy just spit on my car." It's like he pulls around, looks at him, and flips him off. That just triggered a whole like chase of like him just following us, and we like drove like we blew through stop signs. We're just driving everywhere, and I'm like, and they're like, I just had to drive. I don't know. He could have had a gun. I was like, we had a tennis racket in the car. Like, we could have beat him up with the tennis racket. And that was made fun of me. Like, yeah, we're going to totally do something with a tennis racket.
My best road rage moment was I was driving home from Brea to Chino Hills. I was working at the mall, Brea Mall. It was like Christmas season, so I got out late. Driving home. So when you drive from Brea to Chino Hills, there's a 2-lane road. So one going to Brea, one going to Chino Hills. And before the lanes narrowed down, I was, it was 11 o'clock at night. I was out of my mind. Like, I just kind of like was driving, and I look over and I see a girl in the car next to me in the passenger seat. And I was just looking at her. I don't think I was making a face. But then, like, on the like far side of her, I see her boyfriend peer over and just flip me off. And then I assume, oh, you think I'm checking out your girlfriend? Wasn't the case. I was just so tired. I was just staring. So we start driving. He starts cutting me off, brake checking me. And then right then and there, I had a friend call me and said, hey, we're at this party at a house in the canyon. Come through. And I said, that's so funny you say that because this guy is driving 5 miles an hour. He was literally brake checking me 10 miles. He would drive fast, brake. And I was like, this guy's like, he's not letting me pass and blah, blah, blah. So we get he's like, how far are you? Like, let's stay on the phone. So we're staying on the phone for the whole ride. And like I said, it's a 2-lane highway. It's 11 o'clock at night. So not too much traffic. My friends came out to the main highway and blocked it. And they had bats. They were knocking on
Guy's window.
I'll never forget. It was like an S10 Chevy. And they were like, hey, why'd you do that to my friend? And I was like, hey, I don't want to get arrested. You're all white.
Like, I don't want to die.
Yeah, because he's going to blame me. But I did feel like a badass, like just to make him scared. But outside of that, I don't have I don't have road rage. I mean, I do, but I don't.
An internal road rage, not an external road rage.
Yeah, I don't try to cause accidents, I guess. And another annoying thing too is I've seen it a few times in the last week. Maybe it's election week. Maybe that was it. Like we're sitting there, light turns green, and literally before a second can pass, you're honking at the horn in front of you. But it wasn't for me. It was like to the lane next to me. I'm like, relax. Like we just all started moving forward. So
It's funny when we go to Guatemala, sometimes we go in the summer, and that's the thing in Guatemala. As soon as the light turns green, they would honk the horn. So we would make my dad do that as little kids. We would tell him just to honk the horn as soon as it was like he had a good time watching doing that.
do you think you're a good driver?
No.
Wait, why do you
Rate
say that?
myself out of like 10?
Is it because you can't see?
Probably, especially at night.
Okay, so why do you say you're not a good driver?
6.8.
Like 6.8 out of 10.
Yeah.
But what's the other 3.2?
Oh, I just feel like I could do better.
George, are you a good driver?
Yeah, I think so. I'm a pretty defensive driver.
Yeah, you don't look like a tailgating.
However,
Wait,
However,
that might change if I could afford a car that has some go-go juice in it. All right, it's hard to be an aggressive driver when you have a 4-cylinder car. There's not. There's no. I was driving a Sail today, dude. I for real like it. I thought I hit a pothole or something. Like I jerked hard, and I was like, that was completely involuntary. I was just vibing to some white boy rap, and
Wait,
yeah.
what? Who's that?
I was,
Jack
what was
Harlow?
it? No, I was listening to Chris Webby, good old Trump supporter. But yeah, no, I'm not a road rager.
Have you ever got honked at unjustly? Would you say?
Probably, but there's always those times where someone honks. I'm like, is that for me? Like, what
Yeah,
did I,
yeah.
What did I even do? Go.
I feel like some people just honk just because they like to.
Yeah. Because I'm a short honker too. I'm meep, meep.
Sure, honkers.
I think if you're willing to hold your horn,
Should we call ourselves the short honkers?
Oh, I mean, I that's our first merch.
Christmas, the short honkers.
that's our
Short
first
honker.
restaurant. Welcome to Short Honkers.
Me.
But that could come off wrong if we're all wearing short honkers. Sure, because we're like, wait, you have a small penis? Like,
Yes.
But no, I'm with you guys. The longer the honk, I'm like, are you okay? Do you need a hug? Like, relax, man.
Anything more than 5 seconds, you're telling the other person, I'm willing to get out of my car right now. Like, if it's too long, that's what you're telling them. I'll get the fuck out right now.
I'm willing to get fired from my job because you know someone's gonna video record that. Yeah, you're right.
I guess this could be a road rage incident, but fighting over a parking spot. Have you ever done that?
Ooh, I haven't,
'Cause I guess-
but I've definitely gotten poached from someone came in. It was like a one lane, and I one way direction, and I had another person come in. So
Like you're there just with your signal on, just waiting.
I'm waiting, and I got poached, and I'm like, you know what? It's Christmas. We're supposed to be Christian, and I'll move on. I am so confrontation, but it's so funny because my wife will be like if I ever get arrested for fighting, please know it's because of my wife. Just please know, because she's talking shit. She'll be like, "What the f are you doing?" Blah blah. I've seen those videos of people like standing in parking spots, and people will nudge people. That's my wife. That's for sure my wife. I'm like, I'll just park farther away. It's fine.
The parking spot. It's that parking spot episode. Seinfeld's a great episode too.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're backing in.
What do you? By the way, real quick, what do you guys think about people that back in the parking spots?
Fine with it.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Why do you think people are annoying? Or
They don't know how to do it without their backup camera. I don't even have a backup camera. I have spot mirrors because I'm a man, okay?
I can do both. So, I mean, the backup camera is nice to it, like condition, but
Every car should have one, realistically.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't have one because it's a classic car.
because people are like, "Oh, I'm so annoyed when people back in." You mess up the flow. I'm like, or you just want to back in.
Yeah. Or during a zombie apocalypse, you're fucking stuck here now, stupid.
100%. 100%. Like
Yeah.
when Trump releases whatever FDA vaccine.
It wouldn't be Trump.
Oh, this is
RFK Jr. 'cause
God damn it.
RFK Jr. is running our.
Can't wait to sound like him. Look at him.
Speaking of Haktua.
All right, let's get one more in.
Final topic of the boondoggle. Alrighty. I shuffled it up. I definitely did. Unfolding this magical paper for it. I was really hoping for more than one word on
Real
this.
quick, do we need more like a smaller paper?
Because
Because right now, for those of you that can't see, show them, George. We got like a whole sticky note.
I think we had smaller ones, and then you went to those. So
Okay.
I mean, you can use these. Just fill it up more. Because all this one says is daylight, yo.
daylight. That wasn't me. I think it was supposed to be daylight savings. Is what we talked about.
just daylight. This is what happens when you get drunk and you write a topic.
I think we're talking about daylight savings because daylight savings just happened on Saturday,
Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday, whatever. So,
I thought we got rid of it. Like,
well, we apparently I was watching some other podcasts and they were talking about like I thought we voted for this and they're like no, apparently it's like up to Congress to decide. So it looks like it's just never gonna happen because we're sending all our money to Ukraine, so they're more busy on that.
I don't know the benefits of it. I'm over it.
Because right now, are we in normal time or not normal time?
That I don't know.
Normal.
Normal, right? This is normal.
You're in, what's it called? Greenwich Mean Time?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if a politician was like, "Hey, I want," can I get some presidential music real quick?
No,
George?
remember he
Da,
said,
da, 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 da,
Literally,
da.
if RFK with his raspy voice was just like, "Hey, I'm going to abolish daylight savings. Voting is going to be on Saturdays. Girls with big tits, topless all time." And they're like, "Oh, servers or waiters, tax-free money on your tips. Like, you're my man." It's not hard to win me over, but daylight savings, like, let's get rid of it. It doesn't do anything.
well, here's the thing, though. Would you rather be on our time now or the time we were before?
I do like driving to work, and there's a little. So I leave my humble abode at 5:45. By the time I get to work, it's a little sunlight. I like that. I do. When it's like dark the whole time, I feel like depressed.
I guess for me, it doesn't matter. I just don't like when it gets dark at 5
You
o'clock.
don't like the 5 o'clock?
No.
I think I hated it as a kid because I'm like, oh, I can't play outside. But now I'm like, oh yeah, I can sleep. No, you don't like it.
Just rather... Because I think...
So the question is,
I
would
think-
you rather get dark early or late? That's the question we're
Yeah.
trying to answer. And you
Get late.
get laid?
Yes,
Yes.
that too. But I think when they were going to change it, I think we were going to be on the get dark late time. If I'm mistaken, I could be, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
George, what are you? What do you want?
I like the early dark. It's cool. I like it. It's not hot.
Spooky. That was so hot there. We're in California, bro. It's 80 degree. What's tomorrow? Let's look at the weather real quick.
No, it's. I'm gonna bet it's.
I think it's on the
74.
70s tomorrow.
Okay, when I go to open mic at Back to the Grind, which everyone should check out.
We're not even at plugs yet, dude.
Oh, my bad, dude. Tomorrow it's going to be 63. Yeah, I'm going to wear pants. I'm going to wear a hoodie. All right.
Wait, it's gonna be.
Can I say too many
6 o'clock.
stickers in comedy world? Not enough hoodies.
Yeah.
Wait, you had 63 for the high or for 5 o'clock tomorrow? I think.
Yeah.
Gotcha. The
Uh,
high for tomorrow is 76.
but yeah, I do. I mean, I don't know who we can blame this on. I do miss October being cold. I don't ever remember
The
being
Democrats
this
are
hot.
controlling the weather. Duh. Duh.
Oh man, I wish I was crazy. All right,
Ditto.
John, let's do this week's Mary F. Kill. Ready?
Yeah.
Do we have sexy music, George?
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
You should have
Can I tell you?
Terminator.
Can I tell you? So, like, a merch that I would not wear, but I would totally make. So everyone calls Donald Trump a predator for various cases. You put his face on the Predator Arnold Schwarzenegger poster when he's got the, and you put Predator. Is that good? No. All right. All right. John.
Yes.
Do we not have sexy music? Sorry.
Dun, dun, dun.
I want to ask you.
Nope.
So you got a girl, you got kids or soon to be kids. A man needs some enjoyment in his life. And hitting the mic stand is not one of them, but I'm going to give you marry if kill. A Sunday at the bar watching football. I'm going to give you 4 hours alone by yourself at home. So you can be on your couch, you can be in your bed, whatever you want to do. 4 hours by yourself. Or a hand job from your favorite celebrity.
I saw you're a celebrity.
Marry if kill. Go.
I'm probably marrying. Was it 4 hours by yourself?
4 hours by yourself. Yeah.
I'll probably marry that.
I love you so much. Go on.
Fucking the Sunday at the bar, like, killing the hand job. I mean, I got 4 hours to myself. I can give myself a hand job in that time.
I love how like a hand job is like no longer like enticing. You know, like a girl could be like, "I can give you a hand job." I'm like, I'm all right.
Yeah, but that's because there's been times where I've given myself a hand job. I'm
exactly.
like, nah, that was kind of lame. You know, like even then,
I did it wrong.
no one else was involved,
Yeah.
and it's like, that sucked.
No, it didn't suck. It just, I wish it sucked.
I'm probably. Wait, what was your marry? Yeah,
4 hours.
4 hours. Yeah, I'm with you. I do the same exact thing. When you have kids, when you have someone living with you, alone time is such a commodity. I can't even explain it. Like, there's time. Like, I always worked on a bit where, like, for Mother's Day, like, my wife was like, "Oh, I want like a facial massage. I want jewelry," and I was like, "Okay, cool." And she came to me for Father's Day in June. She's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I want you to leave the house with the kid for 4 hours, just so I could just
Forever.
Yeah, I can't wait to be a part-time dad. I'm letting you know right now. I'm gonna be so good. I can't like I haven't had a part-time job since I was 16, but I killed it. I was the best one. But and a hand job. I don't know. It's weird. Do people do you think 16-year-olds are still giving hand jobs? Like that's their
to themselves.
Here's a question. A hand job, like in the basis of like sexuality, like first base was whatever. Second base was whatever. What was a hand job?
T-ball.
No, what's wrong? That's like the littlest kid sport version of it. I mean, if you have to put it in levels, yeah. Isn't it like that? What would that be?
I thought hand job was like second base.
Yeah,
second base, more or less.
Baseball's changed, bro. You can't just. There's only one stadium you keep getting grand slams out of, is because baseball's changed, y'all.
Cubans are playing now.
It's all about analytics.
Yeah, Dominican Republic. George, what's your answer for those 3
I
times?
think that's my dude. The 4 hours to yourself, I could get a lot done in 4 hours to myself.
Ooh, yeah, that's another. Oh yeah, not even sleeping, not even just
I'm not sleeping.
taking a nap on the couch, getting shit done.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
I can go for a quick workout. I can take a nap. I can make myself some food.
Yeah.
I can play some video games in those 4 hours.
Activities. Yes,
I can
yes,
get stuff done.
yes.
Or I could jerk off. Whatever.
That goes back to get myself a hand job.
Yeah, so I found a way to get 4 wishes out of the genie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can give myself a hand job while I marry my 4 hours.
For the Patreon part that we're gonna do soon, do you think hand jobs are still a thing? Like, does a girl or a guy, whatever, think
Yes.
like, hey, I'll give you a hand job? Like, do they think that's like a flex?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. In like 2nd grade, you know? So super fucking early.
Early.
Yeah, before they get their own phone and stuff. which is like second grade.
Before they have Wi-Fi. All right, that's good. All right, George is going to close the show out with a freestyle on some bars. John, before we leave, give us your socials and give us your thought of the week.
Okay, socials.
It could be hateful.
Be hateful.
Yeah.
At Boondoggle_John.
Okay.
Thought of the week is.
And please, by the way, send topics to him.
John.
We need more topics. The topics we have,
Send it.
it's our girlfriends, it's our wives, it's George, it's John, me.
You said girlfriend. They got it.
Yeah. Side piece. Yeah, so go.
Thought of the week is I'm happy that the Haitians won't be raw dogging anymore in Ohio because Trump is going to kick them out.
They're eating.
So,
no, they're not going to eating dog.
Yeah, they're going to be out. Dogs are safe, and
Well,
all the cats and dogs and the geese, you guys are safe. You guys did it.
it was good while it lasted. Haitians. I am at the Mike James. As far as shows, when this comes out, I will be telling you how good my feature set went in Bakersfield. That is this weekend, the 9th, at Star Theater. But outside of that, happy to see you guys. Happy to be back. I'll be trying to close out this year strong with a good bit about a friend who confided something with me.
Ooh.
It's going to be good.
If it's chlamydia again, I'm gonna be upset.
God, 7 years old again. And George, hit us.
Get all my dates at gfarito.ninja. Go to my Instagram at the George F. You said you wanted some bars.
Some bars. Give me the beat.
I was like,
All right.
That lead us out.
All right. If you
And
want.
by the way, real quick, we'll see you guys next episode.
Cool. Coyote Ugly, Cheers, The W, The Riv, Prohibition, Sevilla's, Old Spaghetti Factory has a bar.
Ooh, oh, spaghetti.
Yeah, I'm out. I don't know.
So.
Bye, guys.